This is Daniela Cambone for Kitco News, and we are continuing with our coverage from the Denver Gold Forum. Joining me now is Neil Woodyard of Endeavour Mining. Neil, thank you so much for being with me.
Thank you very much.
So last time we spoke was at the PDAC. We're now at the Denver Gold Forum. How is the show for you so far?
I think it's very good. A lot of people here. It's been active, a lot of one-on-ones. So yes, a very good show.
All right. So since we last spoke in March, what's been going on?
Well, we've had a very good first 6 months. We were able to produce according to guidance from our two mines, both in production and cost, and we're also able to start construction of our third mine, Avion, in the Ivory Coast. That's a budget of about 160 million. So this year we'll produce about 200,000 ounces, and when we bring in Avion, we should be up to about 300,000 ounces.
Right. So that was a major news for your company, this acquisition. Tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, well, the Avion acquisition that we're in the process of, which hopefully will close in the middle of August, should add three good assets. It adds the Tabakoto mine, it adds a exploration project in Burkina Faso, and adds additional exploration Hyundai as well. So we're in a situation where they had started the expansion of their mine from 2,000 tons a day to 4,000, and in March in Mali there was a coup. Their construction had to stop. They ran out of cash, a very good situation for us because, of course, the share price went down, the company was finding it difficult, so we made an offer to buy the company. We're going through that process now.
What's interesting is I was just speaking with Paul Burton of Thomson Reuters GFMS, and he was saying that we didn't really see many mergers and acquisitions this year in the industry. Obviously not your case, but what do you think of these thoughts?
I think we'll see more as we go forward. I think the economic situation, the equity markets are not being very helpful to people. People have projects that could be financed. Equity markets aren't helping. So I think we'll see acquisitions at that level, project acquisitions. I think we'll see some junior companies getting together, but probably not as many as one would think from an economic point of view.
Right. Do you think that there's too many juniors on the scene right now?
I don't think there's too many juniors on the scene. After all, that's how all the opportunities, or most of the opportunities, are found. I think it's a question of maturity. I think as things are found, they take shape differently, additional finances need, and that often leads to acquisitions and mergers and things like that.
Okay, let's talk about cost of extraction right now. I was speaking, Paul Burton again was saying that profit margins are quite high now. Is that what you're experiencing?
Well, I think with the gold price as it is, that's obviously helping us all. We all have to fight the underlying costs. We've had cost reduction programs in place in our two mines this year, and we've saved on staffing, we've saved on other acquisition costs, acquisition of product cost. We're lucky, our two mines and our third mine is on the grid, so we don't suffer from diesel fuel problems, so we have a bit of a competitive advantage there. But yes, we're all under cost pressure, and one of the things we have to do is to manage that.
So one of my favorite questions to mining CEOs is the biggest challenges they're facing right now. What would you say they are?
I think the biggest challenge we're facing right now is just completing our merger, keeping our heads down and making that merger successful, developing the assets we have in the right way, and making some fairly tough decisions because we'll be looking at a number of opportunities that we have in-house in our organic growth and deciding what are the priorities to develop. That's the biggest challenge.
Last question for you, Neil. I usually ask mining CEOs where they think their metal is headed, where gold is headed. Most are bullish. Where do you think it's going?
I think the trend is right. I will not project and cannot project where it's going, but I think the trend is right. The economics of the world are dictating probably a higher gold price, and I think we can all take advantage of it.
Neil, thank you so much for your thoughts. Look forward to seeing you again.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching our continuous coverage from the Denver Gold Forum. We will have more for you. In the meantime, you can email me at newsfeedback@kitco.com. For Kitco News, I'm Daniela Cambone reporting from Denver.